Dear finance professionals and students, welcome to podcast of Fca Deepak Rao, a practicing chartered accountant. Daily news and updates for 7th July 2026. Mahindra and Tata Motors are adopting distinct electric vehicle strategies for India's growing market. Mahindra focuses on premium e-SUVs and profitability, planning 6 new models by financial year 31. Tata Motors targets broader scale with a wider product range and powertrain options. Tata aims for EVs to be 30% of its passenger vehicle sales. Analysts are divided on which company's approach will yield greater shareholder value. Indian banks are significantly reducing their reliance on short-term debt sales known as certificates of deposit or CDs. This shift is driven by the Reserve Bank of India's initiative to attract foreign currency deposits, offering a cheaper and more stable funding alternative. Lenders anticipate this trend to continue, impacting CD rates and strengthening their balance sheets with more durable capital. German auto parts giant Webasto is eyeing a $400 to $500 million IPO for its Indian unit by 2027, aiming to capitalize on India's booming car market, especially for sunroofs. The company, which supplies major automakers, is expanding its manufacturing capacity with a new facility in Haryana. Webasto Roof Systems India saw significant revenue and profit growth in financial year 25, reflecting strong market demand and strategic investments. The Reserve Bank of India's Financial Stability Report showed that the ratio of write-offs relative to bad loans for private banks was more than double that for public sector banks. Although state-owned lenders accounted for 63.2% of the total non-performing assets. Private banks utilize these write-offs and provisioning buffers to proactively clean up their balance sheets, while public sector banks generally rely more heavily on aggregate long-term or systematic recovery. CultFit filed its draft red herring prospectus with SEBI for an initial public offering. The issue comprises a fresh equity share sale of up to Rs 950 crore and an offer for sale of up to 178.6 million shares by existing investors, potentially taking the total IPO size near Rs 4,000 crore. The funds raised will be primarily used for expanding and maintaining fitness centers, lease and rental payments, branding and marketing expenses. The company's core operations remain focused on its 700 plus physical centers while also integrating at-home workouts and fitness products. Online rental and subscription platform Rentomojo Limited has received SEBI's go-ahead for its proposed initial public offering. The proposed IPO comprises a fresh issue of equity shares aggregating up to Rs 150 crore and an offer for sale of 2.84 crore equity shares by existing shareholders. Rentomojo operates a technology-driven direct-to-consumer online rental and subscription platform for furniture and home appliances.
This podcast is sponsored by Sound of CA. We share because we care. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind.